My child, this message is for you alone. You almost kept scrolling. Something in you paused anyway. That was me calling you. I reached through the noise, through the blue light, through the ache you do not name in the daytime, and I said, stop here. There are forces that do not want you to hear what I am about to say, because your peace is your power, and your voice anchored in peace is a door I intend to open tonight. Do not let anything steal this moment. Stay with me. I saw you awake again. I saw you turn the phone face up on the nightstand because you cannot bear to miss a notification. I saw you replay the last conversation, line by line, as if your mind could edit the past. I saw you imagine the siren that never comes, the knock on the door that is only a fear, the scene that spins and spins while the house is quiet and your heart is not. I saw you check the door locks twice. I saw you read their last message 3 times, trying to hear tone through pixels. I saw you choose silence in the day, so you would not burden anyone else with the storm you carry at night. My child, I counted every tear. I did not look away when your chest shook quietly so you would not wake the others. I have been closer than your breath, near the tremor in your jaw you try to hide. You thought your tears were weakness. They were weight. They were seeds. Every tear you cried over your child has become prayer in my presence, and I have gathered them. I do not misplace tears. I do not tease my children with comfort I will not give. I am telling you now not to raise hope that will float away by morning, but to move you from panic into intercession. This is not hype. This is prophecy. Take a breath. Yes, now, inhale slowly with me. Unclench your jaw. Let your shoulders lower. Place your hand on your chest. Feel that steady rhythm. I am nearer than that. Do you feel the tightness beginning to loosen? That is not you giving up. That is me taking what you were never built to carry alone. Peace is not permission to quit. Peace is your posture of authority. You have mistaken their silence for my absence. Hear me. Their silence is not my absence. I am present in places you cannot enter, speaking where your voice would bounce off closed doors. When you cannot control your child's choices, it does not mean I have abandoned the field. It means I am asking you to change your weapon. Panic is a megaphone for fear. Intercession is a key that fits the lock you cannot see. Tonight, I am exchanging the megaphone for the key. You have rehearsed outcomes that never happened. You have assigned yourself the job of their protection, as if I were not awake when you sleep. But I neither slumber nor sleep, and I have watched the paths they take and the thoughts they think. I am not indifferent. I am not late. I am touching your child's heart in real time even now, though you cannot yet measure it by behavior. Your assignment is not to predict disaster. Your assignment is to partner with heaven. There is strategy against you. The enemy has studied your tenderness and tried to twist it into terror, because a terrified parent will prophesy panic without meaning to. But not anymore. Not tonight. We are closing that door. Recognize the thought that makes your stomach drop. The sudden rush of dread at 2:17 a.m. The what if that spikes through the quiet. These are not holy warnings. These are hooks. I unhook you now. Breathe again. Place your hand on your chest a second time. I am here. You say, but I am tired. I know. You say, but I tried everything. I know. You say, but what if it gets worse? My child, listen carefully. Your tears have not been wasted, and your trying has not been ignored. What you call failure, I call formation. What you call delay, I call timing. I am setting you in a new flow where your words stop bleeding into anxiety and start building a covering. The night will not belong to fear in your house. The night will become an altar where you trade panic for my presence and speak what I am doing, not what you dread. Take another breath. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel your feet where they are. Feel the weight of the blanket or the chair beneath you. The smallest shift is still a shift. This is happening now, not later. I am interrupting the spiral. I am lifting the weight behind your eyes. I am steadier than the news, kinder than the narrative in your head, stronger than the worst-case pictures you play. And I am speaking to you because I chose you for this child, for this exact moment, knowing you would stand in the gap when others grew numb. I want you to hear this as decree. You are not alone in the night. Heaven has sat with you in the long hours, and heaven is not wringing its hands. I have the final say over your house. The gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed for your family line. I am not negotiating with darkness. I am announcing restoration, and I am starting with your peace. When your breathing steadies, your words will steady. When your words steady, your house will steady. When your house steadies, your child will have a path home that is lit, not littered with the shards of your fear. Do you feel that warmth rising where your hand rests? That is not sentiment. That is my peace entering the place panic lived. Let it spread. Say softly, even if it trembles, I choose your peace. Good. Again, I choose your peace. You do not have to know the next 10 steps. You only need to trade me the weight in your chest for the word in my mouth. I will teach you how to pray tonight in a way that breaks the spiral. I will show you how to build a simple watch that turns sleeplessness into covering. But first, receive this. I saw you awake again, and I counted every tear. I have come to sit beside you and to speak to you until the storm inside you bows. Do not be afraid of what you do not see changing yet. Seeds shift underground before anyone notices. Your release tonight is a planting. Your breath is a yes. Your tears, even now, are being translated into answers. Stay with me. Hold this peace like a lantern. We are moving right now from panic into intercession, and I am not letting your hand go. My child, listen closely and do not let this slip away. Stop interpreting their silence as my absence. Their distance, their short replies, their closed door, their vanishing act on the other side of town. None of it is proof that I have stepped back. I have not. I am nearer than the breath they do not control, nearer than the thought that startles them when they think no one is watching. I am present where you cannot go. I am working where you cannot see. I am speaking into the places you could not reach, even if the door were open and your words were perfect. This is not hype, this is prophecy. I know how your mind fills gaps. When you do not get an update, your imagination writes a catastrophe. When the phone stays dark, you imagine the worst. When they shrug instead of speak, you assume collapse. When you cannot control, you translate it as defeat. My child, fear is a terrible interpreter and panic is a poor prophet. I am correcting the lens. Their quiet is not a verdict. It is a space I am inhabiting. Do not rush to fill it with dread. Let me fill it with presence. You say, but they don't want to hear me. Hear me. I am not you. I am not limited by their moods or their performance or their bravado. I do not need their permission to love them, and I do not require their cooperation to begin my work. I am there in the car when they stare at the traffic light longer than usual. I am there in the friend group when a joke goes sour and suddenly the room feels empty though it is full. I am there in the middle of the playlist when a lyric breaks through and tears surprise them. I am there when they almost press send and then backspace, when they open the app and feel nothing, when they feel the weight of a choice and, for a second, want out. These are places you cannot script or schedule, but I can. I am already touching what you cannot touch. The heart. Do not confuse the timeline of heaven with the pressure of your clock. Seeds germinate in secret, Roots grow before branches are seen. I am not idle just because you cannot track the progress with your eyes. Do you feel the impulse to demand, to plead, to repeat the same sentence over and over, as if volume could change the season? Breathe. Place your hand on your chest again. This is where we start. Peace first, then words that agree with peace. Your position in this story is not frantic guardian. Your position is covenant watchman, intercessor, steward of a generational promise that did not begin with you and will not end with them. Yes, covenant, I chose you for this family line, knowing both the battles and the victories appointed to it. Your house is marked for restoration. Your children and your children's children are included in a story I have been writing over decades. I am the one who heard the prayers your grandmother whispered, the ones about safety, sobriety, clarity, kindness. I am the one who saw your tears baptize the kitchen floor. I am not casual with covenants. When I set a watchman on the wall, it is because the city is valuable. You are that watchman. You are stationed at the gate not to panic at every shadow, but to agree with my decrees and to signal when peace returns. Do not abandon your post with despair. Strengthen it with trust. You have said in your heart, if they cared, they would call. If they loved, they would listen. Hear me carefully. Love under warfare does not always look like responsiveness. Sometimes it looks like retreat, sometimes like numbness, sometimes like noise to drown out the ache. But even there, under the noise, under the performance, I am whispering. I am arranging encounters that do not flatter their pride. I am guiding them to the end of themselves without destroying them. I am placing roadblocks they will call inconvenience, and you will call mercy. You cannot see every detour I build. You do not need to. Your task is to refuse to prophesy absence when I am present. The enemy would prefer you to narrate doom into the gaps. He would prefer you to agree with labels that do not belong to your child. But I am handing you a new narration. Say it even now, softly with me. Their silence is not his absence. Again, their silence is not his absence. Feel how that statement loosens the grip of dread. Feel how your breathing steadies when you stop partnering with lies. Truth makes room. Peace sits down where panic was pacing. This is how you regain authority, by letting me tell you the truth again and again, until it replaces the pictures fear painted on your inner walls. I am in the places you cannot enter. I am at the table where they sit when you do not know where they are. I am in the late-night drive where they argue with themselves and choose the longer route home for no clear reason. I am in the text they send to someone safe, the one they do not mention to you because they do not want to be vulnerable in front of your hope. I am in the sleep that finally reaches them after nights of tossing, and I am in the dream that rearranges what they think is normal. I am in the strange sense of being seen at the grocery store, in the remembered scent of your house when they pass by a doorway, in the laugh they did not expect to hear from themselves when a child runs past and joy ambushes them. I am relentless. I do not tease my children, and I do not abandon my work halfway. So lift your eyes from the closed door for a moment and look at me. I am not handcuffed by their choices. I am not panicked by their speed. I am not impressed by the darkness. The gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed for your family line. I am the keeper of nights and the bringer of morning. I am not behind schedule. I am not uncertain about the way home. And I am not asking you to perform a rescue in your own strength. I am inviting you to partner, to stand, to speak what I am saying. That is intercession, not striving, not spiraling, not bargaining with fear, but aligning your voice with mine. Tonight, I will teach you how to pray with authority and tenderness. You will not whip yourself into emotion to make me move. I am already moving. You will not rehearse worst-case endings and call it preparation. You will learn to release, to bless, to declare, to sleep as an act of trust. We will set a simple night watch. Light in your window, light in your words. That breaks the spiral. But first, settle this. You are not alone, and I am not absent. Let that become your foundation. Let it become the filter for every notification that does not arrive, for every tone that stings, for every unanswered message. Their silence is not my absence. I am present in places you cannot reach, and I am already working. Take one more breath with me. Feel the softness returning to your shoulders. Feel the room, the quiet weight of peace, like a blanket across your chest. Keep your mouth from narrating defeat. Guard your inner pictures. When the pause feels long, whisper the truth again. When the phone stays quiet, put it face down and lift your eyes. I am here. I am with them. I am with you. And I am not finished. My child, listen and do not look away. There is an antagonist in this story, and I will name him plainly. The enemy has studied your love for your child. He has watched the way your heart rushes to the door at the slightest sound, the way your breath stalls when the phone lights up, the way you would give anything to spare them pain. He cannot create love, so he tries to twist it. He cannot stop my decree, so he tries to recruit your mouth. His strategy is simple and cruel. Turn your love into panic so your tongue becomes a tool against you. He pushes images at 2:11 a.m. He paints mental movies in high definition. He pokes the bruise of what if until your hands shake and your thoughts sprint. He is patient, he is practiced, but he is not Lord here. Hear me, the gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed over your house. I am exposing his cycle so you can step out of it. Panic spikes and you reach for control, texts stacked, calls repeated, a tone you did not want to use because fear took the wheel. Your child recoils or goes quiet. Guilt surges, shame whispers, this is your fault. You vow to try harder tomorrow. Night returns. Panic returns. Control returns. Guilt returns. And the peace of your house fractures into small pieces that cut everyone who walks through. This is not because you do not love well. It is because the enemy hijacked your love and drove it into a ditch called torment. Enough. We end this tonight. Let me put language to the night attacks so you can see them as tactics and not truth. Intrusive thoughts that arrive like alarms with no origin point. That sudden slideshow of worst-case endings that accelerates your pulse. Bait. Doom scrolling through other families' highlight reels and calling it staying informed. Bait. Comparing your child to the neighbors, the cousins, the one who posts perfect milestones while you hold your breath. Bait. Rehearsing imaginary confrontations in your head, writing scripts you never say out loud but that drain you as if you shouted them. Bait. That heavy parent shame that says, if you were better, they would be better. If you were holy enough, this would not be happening. Bait and an accusation besides. The accuser loves to masquerade as responsible concern. He counterfeits wisdom with worry. He counterfeits protection with pressure. Hear this wisdom from my mouth. Not every thought is yours. Not every urgency is me. Not every fear is a warning. Many are hooks designed to pull you out of prayer and into torment. I lead with peace even when I warn. I guide with clarity, not compulsion. My conviction is specific and kind. The enemy's accusation is hazy and cruel. Test what comes to you at night. Ask, does this thought lead me to thanksgiving, intercession, and trust? Or does it shove me toward isolation, accusation, and control? If it isolates, accuses, and demands, it is not from me. Refuse it. Do not sign for packages I did not send. I am giving you a protective imperative, and I am fastening it like a seal on your mouth. Do not partner with what you fear by speaking it as prophecy over them. Hear me again. Do not take the enemy's headlines and publish them with your voice. Phrases like, "They always choose wrong," "They never listen," "It's only a matter of time," "This will end badly," are not venting. They are unauthorized decrees. They build corridors where darkness can echo. They shape atmospheres your child must walk through to find you. When your mouth agrees with dread, your home feels like an interrogation room, not a refuge. Guard your tongue. Guard your tone. Guard the story you tell in your house. Take a breath. Place your hand on your chest. Feel the steadiness returning. I am training you to notice the first flicker, not the 10th. When the image flashes, do not let it stage a play. When the thought knocks, do not set a table for it. Interrupt it with "my name." Say quietly, "Even now, I break agreement with fear." Good. Again, I break agreement with fear. This is not denial. This is dominion. You are not pretending the battle is small. You are refusing to surrender your microphone to the wrong commander. You ask, "How do I keep from saying what I feel?" You do not need to lie to yourself. Bring me exactly what surges, but bring it as an offering, not a broadcast. In private with me, you can say, "This picture terrifies me." Then watch how I answer. I will replace that picture with one anchored in my promise. I will show you your child under a hedge, under a light, under my hand. You will feel the heat of panic cool and the weight shift from your tongue to mine. Your heart will still be tender, but it will not be terrified. Tenderness is not your enemy. Terror is. I am not asking you to be numb. I am teaching you to be entrusted. Listen to me coach your discernment. If the thought makes you frantic and small, it is bait. If it makes you sober and clear, it may be instruction. If it drags you into self-accusation, it is a lie. If it draws you into humble, specific intercession, I am in it. Fear says, "Say something now or lose them forever." I say, "Wait with me and speak what I am saying." Fear shouts, "Control them." I whisper, "Cover them." Fear paints doom. I plant hope. This is not hype. This is prophecy. And it is happening in your body in real time as I reset your rhythms. I know the nights you scroll and convince yourself you are gathering information when you are only feeding panic. I know the mornings you replay every sentence you spoke and wish you could pull them back out of the air. I forgive you. I lift the shame off your shoulders now. Shame is not a teacher. It is a jailer. I am your teacher and I am gentle. Learn from me. I will set a guard on your lips. I will teach your tongue to be a key, not a siren. Your words will stop reporting from the battlefield and start declaring from the throne room. Your mouth will not be a weather vane spinning with every gust of emotion. It will be a plumb line of peace, straight and sure. Say with me, softly, "My mouth is not for panic. My mouth is for intercession." Again, my mouth is for intercession. Feel the authority settle in that. You are not powerless. You are being retrained. Your voice will build a refuge your child can feel, even when they are far. Your declarations at night will weave like threads through their day. They will not know why they took the longer route, or why the text did not send, or why they felt a softness where hardness used to be. But I know, and you will know, because your words agreed with mine. Tonight we are ending the cycle that drained you. The mental movies will not direct you. The comparisons will not narrate you. The accusation will not name you. I am installing a new practice in you. When the dread arrives, you will not spiral. You will step into intercession. When the hook presents itself, you will not bite. You will bless. When the enemy tries to recruit your voice, you will laugh softly and give me your mouth. I am calming you, yes. And more than calming you, I am training you. Your tongue is becoming a key that opens doors no lecture could open. Your love will no longer be twisted into panic. It will be forged into prayer. And prayer, in my name, cannot be undone. My child, now we make the holy trade. Give me the panic, take my peace, not as an idea, as breath. Right here, right now, in your body. Take a slow inhale with me. Feel the cool air enter. Hold it for a gentle count. Now exhale longer than you inhaled and let the fear ride out on that breath. Again, inhale the steadiness I am releasing. Let it spread behind your ribs and exhale the pictures that have bullied you. Drop your shoulders, unclench your jaw. Place your hand on your chest. Do you feel the flutter quieting? That is not you pretending. That is me prevailing. Listen to me and let this settle. Panic is urgency without direction. It is the engine revving in neutral, loud and empty, burning fuel and going nowhere. Intercession is urgency with authority. It is the steady boat in rough water, trimmed to the wave, helm in hand. It is focused, quiet, and certain because it is aligned with my command. You will not live at the mercy of adrenaline anymore. Your heart will still care deeply. Your body will stop being the battleground. Your care will become a calling. Your calling will become a cadence. Your cadence will be peace. Say this with me, and I want you to actually say it so your body hears your spirit. I refuse panic. I choose prayer. Again, slower. I refuse panic. I choose prayer. One more time with a breath before and after. I refuse panic. I choose prayer. Feel what that does. Words rewire pathways. Declarations redirect blood flow. Heaven hears, and so does your nervous system. I am not rebuking your love. I am refining it. I am not asking you to love less. I am teaching you to carry love without being crushed by it. You have called your reactivity being a good parent. Hear my kindness. Your vigilance has been noble, but when it becomes torment, it is no longer protection. It is a thief. I am stopping the theft. I am returning your sleep, your appetite, your laughter that does not carry apology inside it. I am giving you a posture that wins battles you cannot reach with hands or texts. Peace is not passivity. Peace is your war stance. Peace is the posture from which you hear what to declare. Peace slows your tongue until it syncs with heaven. Peace does not make you indifferent. It makes you accurate. Breathe again. Inhale, my peace. Call it in by name. Exhale the pressure that says, fix it now or lose them forever. That voice is not mine. My voice is firm, gentle, precise. When I urge, I also undergird. When I convict, I also comfort. Feel the difference. Compulsion scrambles, calling centers. Panic shouts, move, without giving you a map. Intercession listens and then speaks a sentence that sounds like a key turning. You will feel this difference and you will learn to trust it. This is not hype. This is me recalibrating you in real time. You say, but if I relax, won't I miss something? No. Peace is not you abandoning your post. Peace is you standing your post with clarity. When your house's thermostat is set right, the storms outside do not dictate the temperature inside. You will be the thermostat. Your words, your breathing, your gaze will set the climate of your home. Panic scans the horizon for smoke. Peace watches the door and keeps the flame on the altar steady. You will not miss what I need you to see. I am the watcher who does not sleep. You are the watchman who rests when I say rest and prays what I say pray. Put both feet flat if you can. Feel the ground. You are held. Let your spine stack as if a string is lifting the crown of your head. Rest your tongue on the roof of your mouth so your throat can soften. I am not only saving your child, I am shepherding your nervous system back from the cliff. Take another inhale. With the exhale, picture handing me the bundle of thoughts that has been gnawing the same spot in your mind. Do not tidy it. Do not argue with it. Hand it. I take it. I do not drop what you give me. I do not tease my children. What you place in my hands is safer than in yours. Hear a secret of the battle. Much of the warfare you have felt has been fought in the chatter surrounding your heart. When peace descends, the chatter loses its power to command. When peace enters, you hear the one instruction that matters. Intercession begins here. Not with many words, but with this exchange. Your panic for my peace. Then the words we speak together land with weight. They do not ricochet. They build. Say it again. And as you do, imagine that phrase like a plank bridging the gap between overwhelm and obedience. I refuse panic. I choose prayer. Let it be the phrase you whisper in the doorway, in the car, in the hallway, at work, in the kitchen with one hand on the counter. When the thought flares at 2:03 a.m., you will not debate with it. You will not amplify it. You will step onto the plank and cross. 10 seconds. That is all it takes to pivot. Breath, phrase, posture, authority returns. I am not ashamed of you for the nights you broke down. I am not tallying your missteps with cold ink. I have come to lift the weight and to train your hands for this kind of war. You are not late. You are right on time for the turning. I feel your love and I honor it. Now let me secure it so it stops hemorrhaging into fear. Love, when refined, becomes intercession that does not tire itself with drama, but accomplishes much with few words. Now listen in the quiet we have made. Feel how, in the calm, a phrase rises that is not frantic. That is how I speak to you when you stand in peace. I will give you specific names to call, qualities to bless, hedges to declare. Not yet. First this, anchor. When you are anchored, every declaration we make will be a stake in the ground, not a flare in the sky that fizzles. When you are anchored, you will know when to speak and when to keep watch, when to text and when to let me touch what your text cannot, when to ask a question and when to simply make soup and let kindness reset a nervous system across the table from you. Do you feel the warmth in your chest now, the heaviness slipping down your arms and out through your hands? Peace is not abstract. It is entering your body because I dwell in you. Keep receiving. You do not have to deserve this. You only have to agree. Say, I agree with your peace. Good. Again, I agree with your peace. Agreements move mountains. Agreements change households. Agreements draft new stories over old patterns. From this posture, we will build the night watch together. From this posture, your mouth will carry weight. From this posture, you will sleep as an act of trust and wake without the barnacles of dread clinging to your mind. The enemy wanted your nights. I reclaim them. The enemy wanted your tongue. I sanctify it. The enemy wanted your love to turn on you. I forge it into prayer that cannot be undone. One more time, so it sinks past the habit and roots in the heart. I refuse panic. I choose prayer. Breathe. Let the quiet spread to the edges of the room. Peace is not your permission to quit. It is your position to command. Stand in it. Sit in it. Lie down in it. From here, you will hear me clearly. From here, we will speak what moves the mountain in front of your child. From here, I will finish what I started. My child, lean close. I want you to hear this without static. I am touching your child's heart in real time. Now, as you breathe, as you sit in this peace with me, this is not imagination. This is not wishful coping. This is happening. I am not waiting for a better moment or a cleaner room or a more impressive prayer. I am here already, fingers on the hidden chords, tuning what panic told you could not be tuned. I am speaking into the innermost place where arguments do not reach. I am softening what looked like stone. I am awakening what looked asleep. I am stirring remembrance where amnesia tried to win. This is not hype. This is prophecy. You have been staring at behavior and calling it reality. Behavior is a photograph. The heart is a live stream. Do not confuse a still frame for a verdict. Transformation begins in the unseen, in one thought that will not let go, in one discomfort in the middle of an old habit that suddenly doesn't scratch the itch, in one craving for peace that interrupts a pattern that used to promise relief and delivered emptiness. These are not small. They are the tremors before the shift. They are my fingerprints on the inside of choices that are still forming. Let me show you where I am while you think you are locked out. I am in the quiet moment at the red light when the music feels too loud and they lower it without thinking, and the silence feels like honesty for the first time in weeks. I am in the taste that turns bitter mid-sin, in the laugh that catches because it didn't feel clean, in the scroll that suddenly feels like eating dust. I am in the memory of your hands on their head when they were small, the blessing you spoke casually that I kept as law. I am the sudden thought I could go home, even if they keep driving past the turn. I am the text they type and delete, because the softening is real, but the courage is still gathering. I am the tear they wipe away quickly, annoyed at themselves for feeling, and then surprised at how clean the air is afterward. My kindness is the tether. I do not drag them with shame. I draw them with mercy, and mercy is moving even now. You have been bullied by the illusion of unchanged. The enemy loves that word because it breaks your will to pray. Hear me, from where I stand, there is movement. You cannot see roots through soil, but they are forming, drinking, strengthening. You cannot see how I lean my weight against a door from the inside, so a voice from the outside has to shout to be heard. You cannot see how I have been placing small stones of remembrance in their path, songs sent, sentences from years ago that awaken a hunger homeward. Honor the hidden, celebrate the unseen. That is how faith partners with me before the headline. Let me relieve the weight you have been carrying on shoulders I made for worship, not self-condemnation. This is not all on you. You are not the architect of their heart. I am. You are not their savior. I am. You did not cause every storm they sailed into. You cannot calm every wave they stir. But hear the honor that is yours. Your prayers move weather patterns. Your steady love anchors a harbor I keep drawing them toward. Your refusal to weaponize your mouth becomes a soft shore their feet can find without fear of punishment. You are not powerless. You are partnered. Not with panic, with me. Take a breath. Let shame slide off. I am the father who stands on the road, and also the father who meets them in the far country, with interruptions of grace. I am not waiting at the threshold with folded arms. I am pursuing them in ways you could not without violating who I made them to be. I am speaking to them as one who knows every room in their heart. I know which corridor echoes when I whisper their name. I know where conviction will fall like gentle rain and not like a hammer. I know how to distinguish between stubbornness that needs breaking and fear that needs holding. Trust me to father them where you cannot follow. Set your expectancy rightly. I do not tease my children. Within the coming days, you will notice signs, small to the hurried eye, holy to those who honor beginnings, a message at an unusual time, a softened tone where you braced for edge, an unprompted question that reveals curiosity about truth, an apology in seed form, awkward and real, a choice to step out of a plan that never ended well without a speech about it, eye contact that lingers a second longer than it has, laughter that is not a shield, a subject they change because they do not want to lie to you, a request for a recipe, a charger, a shirt, ordinary bridges back to ordinary closeness that prayer sanctifies into holy ground. When you notice these, breathe. Do not pounce, do not interrogate the sprout, piece it, bless it, guard it from the heat of your need and the frost of your fear. I am putting precision in your mouth to match what I am doing in their heart. This is where your agreement matters. Align your words with my work, not with your dread. If you hear them wonder out loud, do not rush to prove. Say, I love the way you're thinking. If you see them pause before an old path, do not say, finally. Say, I see your courage. If they confess even a sliver, do not say, I told you. Say, thank you for trusting me. When you part ways after a quick stop by the house, do not say, call me or I'll worry. Say, my peace goes with you. You are covered. Your sentences are scaffolding. Build what I am building. At night, your declarations will become threads I weave through their day. We will get specific together, but begin here even now. Say with me softly, you are touching my child's heart now. Again, you are touching my child's heart now. Feel how agreement steadies your body and clarifies your seeing. Add this, I align my mouth with heaven. I bless the softening. I welcome holy interruption. I refuse to narrate doom. These are not cute phrases. They are locks clicking open. You are not trying to make me move. You are moving with me. I will also tell you when silence is the agreement. Sometimes your quiet smile will be the loudest sermon they can bear. Sometimes your boundary will be the clearest love they can receive. Sometimes your laughter at the table will whisper, home is safe, louder than any devotional. Trust me to choreograph the small things. I am teaching you to be as accurate with absence as with utterance. Authority is not volume, it is alignment. The gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed over your family. I am placing a hedge where you asked. I am assigning angels to intersections you will never know were dangerous. I am sending dreams that interrupt the bravado and deliver truth in a way that keeps their dignity and undoes the lie. I am orchestrating meetings with safe people they did not plan to see. I am turning down the volume on counterfeit comforts and turning up the ache for home. They will think they are simply maturing. You will know I am mending. Put your hand on your chest again. Breathe this in. It is happening now, not after you fix yourself, not after they prove anything. Now, my kindness is at work beneath the picture you see. Your task is singular and royal. Agree with me. Guard your words like gates. Bless the sprouts. Sleep as covenant. Wake as watchman. Speak as one who has seen the stream beneath the soil. I am touching your child's heart in real time. And as you align your mouth with my hand, the outside will begin to look like what I am already changing within. My child, before you sleep, build a covering with me. Do not let the night recruit you into improvising in fear. I am giving you a rhythm that breaks the spiral. A simple watch you can keep that steadies your heart and shelters your house. 3 movements only. Release, bless, declare. When you do this with me, the temperature of your home shifts. The chatter loses its grip. The enemy's invitations go unanswered. This is not hype. This is prophecy and practice married, and it will change your nights. First, make a space for peace to land. Dim the light if you can. Put your phone face down or in another room. I know the enemy will try a notification to pull you back into the swirl. Do not let him set your agenda. Sit where your feet can feel the floor. Lay your hand on your heart. Take a slow inhale, longer than feels natural. Exhale longer still. Again. Let your shoulders fall from your ears. Feel your jaw unlock. Let your breath be the bell that calls your body to chapel. This is not superstition. I designed your body to learn safety as your spirit learns steadiness. Your body believes your voice. Your house believes your atmosphere. You are setting both right now. Now release. Name what you are carrying and place it in my hands. Caring is holy. Controlling is heavy. I will teach you the difference. Caring bends low to wash feet. Controlling tightens fists and tries to steer a heart that only opens to love. Say it softly with me and mean each word. Father, I place my child in your hands. I place the images I saw today. I place the words I wish I had not said. I place the urge to fix what only you can touch. I place the future I tried to predict. I place my fear of missing a signal. I place my pride that thinks it is all on me. I place them. I place me. Breathe. Picture the bundle in your hands. Jagged thoughts, heavy what-ifs, the ache of not knowing, and see me take it. I do not drop what you entrust. I do not tease my children. Hear this line and let it settle. I will be God overnight while you sleep. Say this out loud so your nervous system hears. I release what is not mine to carry. I keep love. I release control. Again, slower. I release what is not mine to carry. I keep love. I release control. You will feel something unclench. You will sense where caring became compulsion and handed you to torment. Give me the compulsion. Keep the care. I am distinguishing them in you right now. Second, bless. Blessing is the warmth that keeps your spirit from freezing around behavior. Blessing is how you speak to identity when actions try to argue otherwise. Do not rehearse what went wrong. Do not narrate doom. Speak to who I made them to be, and do it with tenderness in your tone so your own heart stays soft. Call them by name. Use the name I love to hear on your lips. Then say sentences like these, present tense, short and sure. You are beloved. You are truthful. You are brave in the right direction. You are responsive to wisdom. You are tender and teachable. You carry joy that fits you. You walk in honesty and honor. You are quick to hear and quick to return. You are protected and you are purposed. Smile, even a little. Let your face preach to your soul. If a memory tries to interrupt with a counterexample, do not argue with it. Bless again. Blessing builds pathways back to me, and your words lay stones in that path like lanterns. Now declare. Declarations shut doors to torment and open doors to peace and return. This is where you wield authority, not anxiety. From the peace we have established, say with clarity and weight, the night belongs to the Lord, not to fear. In Jesus' name, I close the door to torment, nightmares, manipulation, and counterfeit comforts. I declare a hedge around my child, front, back, and both sides, and angels assigned to watch. I declare their steps are ordered away from ambush and into truth. I declare holy interruptions and safe detours. I declare softening that does not shame, conviction that does not crush, and courage to choose the path of life. I declare that the appetite for what harms them dries up and the hunger for home and holiness increases. I declare our house is a refuge, not a courtroom. Peace rules here. Mercy greets at the door. Again, 1 or 2 lines at a time, not rushed. Let each phrase land. Do not stack words to feel powerful. Speak the ones I give you to be powerful. Your declarations are not fireworks. They are keys turning and bolts sliding shut. If, while you declare, a dread thought tries to cut in, do not follow it down the hall. Return to the rhythm. Whisper, I refuse panic. I choose prayer. Take a breath. Then finish the sentence you were speaking. You are training your mind to bow to your spirit, aligned with my spirit. 10 seconds is enough to pivot. Breath, phrase, posture, authority returns. End your watch by sealing the room. Place your hand on your doorway or the edge of your bed and say, the peace of Christ is the boundary of this night. My sleep is trust, not neglect. I will rest because you watch. Then lie down. This is important. Do not reopen the bundle you gave me to double-check your prayer. That is control wearing concerns close. Trust is the lock. Sleep is the sign. Your rest is not apathy. It is agreement. While you sleep, I work. While you release, I reach. While you bless, I build. While you declare, I direct. Keep this watch simple and consistent. 10 minutes before sleep. No more complicated than that. Do it in the same chair if you can. Consistency teaches your body what your spirit already knows. This is the hour of peace. And if you wake in the night, you do not start the whole liturgy again unless I nudge you. You simply whisper, "I have placed them in your hands." Peace remains. Then breathe and return to rest. The enemy will test your gates, find them shut, and move on. Within days, you will notice shifts, not only in them, but in you. Anxiety loops will shorten. Your tone in the morning will be gentler without you rehearsing. Conversations will feel less like rescue missions and more like safe bridges. Small signs will surface that your declarations are weaving through their day. When you see one, do not pounce, bless it. Guard it, smile with me at the sprout. Release. Bless, declare. This is your night watch. This is how you partner with heaven when you cannot control choices on earth. The gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed over your family. Build the covering tonight and every night. I am in the room. I am on the road. I am in their heart. Sleep now, not because everything is visible, but because I am faithful. I started this work. I will finish it. My child, now we pray together. This is the first act of intercession. Release. When you place them in my hands, you stop bleeding energy and start praying with authority. I am here to lead you word by word, breath by breath. Take a slow inhale. Let your shoulders settle. Put your hand on your chest. Out loud, even if it is a whisper. Your body needs to hear your spirit. Say this with me. Father, I place them in your hands. Again, slower, add their name. Father, I speak their name in your hands. Once more, with the weight of trust. Father, I place them in your hands. Do you feel your jaw soften? That is not make-believe. That is authority returning. Now keep going. Say, I release control. I release the demand to know everything. I release the fantasy that I can save them by my worry. I place what I cannot change into your keeping. Breathe. I am with you. I do not scold you for loving deeply. I strengthen you to love wisely. I have seen how your love tried to carry what only I can carry. I honor the love. I lift the weight. Say this after me. I renounce panic as my parenting strategy. I renounce fear as my prophecy. Again, with more air behind it. I renounce panic as my parenting strategy. I renounce fear as my prophecy. One more time, not loud but sure. I renounce panic as my parenting strategy. I renounce fear as my prophecy. Now we pull up the root of self-blame. You have been punishing yourself for storms you did not send. Hear me. Shame is not intercession. Say, I lay down self-blame. I break agreement with it is all my fault. I repent of false responsibility. I receive mercy for my mistakes. I receive wisdom for my next words. Good. The enemy has tried to keep you on trial. I am removing you from the witness stand and placing you back at the altar. Now ask me to go where you cannot go. I delight to answer this prayer. Say, Father, go where I cannot go. Enter the rooms I will never see. Sit in the car when I am not there. Stand in the line with them. Walk into the conversation I cannot shape. Step into the memory I cannot edit. Visit them in the night, in their dreams, in the scroll, in the quiet between songs. Speak where my sentences cannot reach. Touch what I cannot touch. Say, I give you permission to interrupt with kindness. I welcome conviction that heals, not shames. I welcome truth that lands like light on their path. Now we ask protection over mind and body, over them and over you. Place a hand over your head for a moment. Say, Father, place your hand over their mind. Quiet the noise that lies. Turn down the volume of panic, flattery, and despair. Lift the fog. Seal their thoughts with peace. Guard their attention, their imagination, their memories, their identity. Now place your hand over your heart. Say, Father, guard their body, hedge them from harm, shield them from predatory eyes and reckless choices, protect their sleep, their thresholds, their steps, their coming and going. Assign angels to every intersection, seen and unseen. Now for you, say, Father, cover my mind and my body as I release them, quiet the replay, steady my breath, reset my nervous system under your peace. Let my rest be a sign of trust. Breathe. Peace is settling. I am not far. I am here. I have heard every syllable. Now we'll get precise. This is how you close the door to the tyrant of compulsion and leave the door open to love. Say, I return what is yours to carry, and I keep what is mine to give. I will give presence, not pressure. I will give blessing, not panic. I will give boundaries, not threats. I will give prayer, not prophecy of doom. Say, I refuse to speak agreements with fear. I refuse to rehearse worst-case endings. I align my mouth with heaven. My words will build a bridge home, not a courtroom. Now speak their name again, and bless identity even as you release control. Say, speak their name. You are beloved. You are not alone. You are responsive to truth. You are wise beyond your years. You are protected. You remember who you are. Good. Now return to release. We will untie the knots. Outcomes, timelines, image management. Each knot becomes a sentence. Say, I release the timeline. I release the outcome. I release the need to be seen as the perfect parent. I release the fear of what others think. I release the story I have been telling myself about how this must end. I trust your story. Breathe. Feel the exhale carry weight out of your shoulders. I am taking it. I do not drop what you entrust. I do not tease my children. Now ask me to father them in places your words would only echo. Say, Father, meet them where their courage is small. Meet them where their fear is loud. Meet them in the habit that doesn't satisfy anymore. Meet them in the moment before a bad decision and tip the scale toward life. Meet them in the morning with a new mercy. Say, Father, let them feel the dignity of turning without the chain of shame. Let them hear your name as safety, not scolding. Let the memory of peace be sweeter than the counterfeit they have been chasing. Now I speak over you as you release. Your love is not diminished by your surrender. It matures, it sharpens, it becomes prayer that travels faster than any text and lasts longer than any lecture. You are not abandoning them, you are entrusting them. There is a difference, and heaven recognizes it. This is authority. Say, I choose entrustment over control. I choose authority over anxiety. I choose faith over forecasting. I choose rest over rumination. Now we will seal this like wax on a letter. Repeat after me, slowly, like laying stones. Father, I place them in your hands. I place their present in your hands. I place their future in your hands. I place my fear in your hands. I place my tongue in your hands. I place my house in your hands. Pause. Feel the simple rightness of those words. Peace is not permission to quit. Peace is the platform from which you command. And I command now with you. Say, the night belongs to the Lord. My child is not property of fear. Our family is under the government of peace. No weapon formed will prosper. No lie will define us. The gates of hell cannot stop what you have decreed over our house. Good. Breathe. Let your body agree. I am writing these lines on your nervous system for when midnight thoughts come prowling. When they come, you will not debate. You will return to release, and authority will return to you. Now hear me, and let this be the seal you carry into sleep. It is in my hands, and my hands do not fail. Say it back as agreement. It is in your hands, and your hands do not fail. Again softer. It is in your hands. and your hands do not fail. One last time, with a smile you may not even feel yet, but faith will grow into, it is in your hands, and your hands do not fail. My child, I am honored by your trust. I am already moving where you cannot. Sleep under this covering tonight. When you release, I reach. When you entrust, I enact. When you quiet, I quicken. It is in my hands, and my hands do not fail. My child, stay in this peace with me and come closer. We have placed them in my hands. Now we ask for my hand to rest upon the place you cannot reach, the heart. Take one more slow breath. Let your body agree with authority. Put your hand over your chest as a sign of alignment, and out loud, even if it is soft. Pray with me now. Say, Father, touch their heart. Again, slower, Father, touch their heart. Now add weight to the request. Father, touch their heart. Awaken conscience without condemnation. Stir desire for what is true, clean, and peaceful. Do you feel the steadiness building? That is not theatrics, that is agreement. I am near, I am already moving. This is not hype, this is prophecy. Now we get precise. Say, Father, let kindness lead them. Let conviction land like light, not like a hammer. Let truth feel like home, not like humiliation. Now we invite holy memory to do its gentle work. I am the Lord of remembrance. I braid the past into a rope that draws them home. Say, Father, bring back the right memories at the right time. Awaken early faith and childlike trust. Let the sound of bedtime prayers rise again in their mind. Let the feeling of safety at the kitchen table return. Let the memory of laughter that was not cruel, of holidays without heaviness, of the day they felt proud for telling the truth. Let those moments come back, warm and clear. Name a few scenes. If they come to you, I will use them. Then continue. Say, Father, let holy nostalgia visit them. Pictures, scents, songs, the texture of peace. Let remembering become a map home. Now we ask for divine interruptions. Gentle, precise, timely. I specialize in intersections. Say, Father, send interruptions that save and reveal. Let a song find them in a store aisle that melts the pose and softens the jaw. Orchestrate a conversation that surprises them with kindness and exposes the emptiness of the old pattern. Close the door to harmful choices with delays they cannot force through. Plans that fall through, texts that don't deliver, a ride that never arrives. Protective closures that redirect without shame. Arrange an unexpected kindness that breaks through bravado and reminds them what real care feels like. Hear me, I am not playing with their life. I am shepherding it. I do not tease my children. When doors close, I am guiding, not punishing. Agree with me. Say, Father, interrupt with mercy, interrupt with truth, interrupt with peace that feels better than the counterfeit. Now we cover their inner world, the rooms where panic has tried to set up furniture. I see every corner. I am Lord there too. Say, Father, step into their anxiety like wind that clears the smoke. Turn the volume of dread down to silence. Lift the heaviness of depression like fog dissolving at sunrise. Take anger off of them where it has been armor and show them safe ways to be strong. Remove shame like a leash from their neck. Let them lift their chin without fear. We will dismantle lies now, one by one, not in a rush. Speak with me and feel the snaps break. Say, in Jesus' name, I break agreement with the lie I am too far gone. I break agreement with I am what I did. I break agreement with numbing is the only way I can make it. I break agreement with I have to perform to be loved. I break agreement with I am safer in the dark. I break agreement with my heart is sealed. Now replace lies with truth. Identity returns as we speak it. Say, Father, write truth on their heart. You are beloved, you are wanted, You are more than your worst moment. You are capable of honesty. You are brave in the right direction. You are welcome to come home without humiliation. You are not alone. Say their name now and bless identity as if painting it on the inside of their ribs. Speak their name. You are truthful. You love the light. You think clearly. You feel deeply, and it is safe. You are quick to return. You hear God's voice and you like His voice. You value peace more than performance. You are strong and tender at once. Now speak to conscience, clean, not cruel. I do not crush, I carve a path. Say, Father, awaken their conscience with gentleness. Let them feel the weight of what harms them without drowning in regret. Let conviction point to the door and let courage take the step. Let the relief of rightness be immediate and addictive. Pray over the moments of decision where milliseconds matter. I will be there. Invite me. Say, Father, be present in the pause before the text is sent, in the breath before the call is answered, in the turn before the exit is missed, in the click before the page loads, in the step before the threshold is crossed. Plant a thought that will not let them go. I am made for more than this. Give them an out and the will to take it. Now we speak to dreams and the night where I love to counsel hearts. Say, Father, give them dreams that are honest and healing, pictures that cut through denial and wrap them in mercy. Close the door to nightmares and replay. Open the door to revelation and rest. Let them wake with the taste of truth on their tongue and the calm of being held. Cover their relationships as channels of either poison or medicine. Say, Father, sift their circle. Quiet voices that confuse and amplify voices that heal. Bring safe people into their path, mentors, peers, even strangers, with a sentence that lands like rescue. Remove the flattering counselor that keeps them stuck. Replace counterfeit intimacy with real connection. Now anchor this in declarations. Your words establish borders in the unseen. Say it with me, steady and sure. Their heart is not beyond reach. Their mind is not sealed. Their future is not stolen. Again, a little slower. Their heart is not beyond reach. Their mind is not sealed. Their future is not stolen. One more time, with the calm certainty of decree. Their heart is not beyond reach. Their mind is not sealed. Their future is not stolen. Feel authority fill the room. The gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed over your family. I am already touching what you cannot touch. I am peeling away numbness without ripping dignity. I am returning curiosity for goodness, hunger for wisdom, appetite for clean laughter and honest rest. Agreement is your assignment. Keep speaking in this lane. We will end this portion by placing a seal of peace over the very places that have been battlegrounds inside them. Mind, will, emotions, memory, imagination. Say, Father, lay your hand upon their mind. Quiet storms and anchor thoughts in truth. Lay your hand upon their will. Strengthen desire for life and empower yes to wisdom and no to harm. Lay your hand upon their emotions. Soothe the spikes, lift the valleys, and teach them to feel without fear. Lay your hand upon their memory. Remove the barbs and keep the lessons. Lay your hand upon their imagination. Cleanse the canvas and paint hope in colors that fit them. Now return to the first line. Like a bell we ring until the room remembers. Father, touch their heart. Whisper it once more as you breathe out. Father, touch their heart. I hear, I answer. Within days you will see soft signs that this prayer is working. A quieter edge, a truer laugh, an unplanned question, the smallest apology, a plan abandoned without fanfare. Do not interrogate the sprout, bless it, guard it with your peace. And know this as you go to rest. I am in the heart room where you cannot enter. I am faithful there. I started this work and I will finish it. My child, stay with me. We have released and we have asked for the heart. Now we build the hedge. Hear me. The night does not belong to fear. It belongs to me. I am the God of thresholds and doorways, of pillows and highways, of group chats and back seats, of quiet rooms and sudden choices. I am here. This is not hype. This is prophecy. Take one slow breath. Let your shoulders drop. Place your hand over your chest. Out loud, even softly, pray with me. Say, Father, put a hedge around them. Again, slower, with their name. Father, put a hedge around. Speak their name. One more time, with authority that you can feel in your ribs. Father, put a hedge around them, front, behind, both sides, above and beneath. Now we cover the night itself, the bed, the breath, the room. Say, Father, sanctify their sleep. Set angels at the four corners of their room. Close the door to tormenting dreams, paralyzing fear, replay, and regret. Open the door to rest that resets, to dreams that heal, to visions that call them back to truth. Let their nervous system learn the sound of safety. Let their pillow hold peace. Let their breath slow without substances. Let the late-night scroll lose its grip and the endless feed become boring. Let your song be the last sound in the room. We extend the hedge to thresholds and travel. Say, Father, hedge the roads and rides. Post angels at intersections, seen and unseen. Guard the car they enter, the seat they choose, the driver behind the wheel. Block reckless invitations. Cancel assignments of collision and chaos. Let seatbelts be fastened. Let brakes be sound. Let delays be divine if danger waits ahead. Turn them around at the last minute if the plan is a trap. No weapon formed against them will prosper. No assignment of destruction will finish its plan. Now, friendships and faces. You know what you fear. Bring it into my light and redeem it with prayer. Say, Father, sift their circle. Hedge them from predatory eyes and flattering tongues. Quieten the influencer who sells empty courage. Mute the friend who mocks wisdom. Amplify the voice that loves them enough to speak truth. Plant them by people who treasure their dignity. Let the wrong ride feel uncomfortable. Let the wrong room feel stale. Let the wrong laugh ring hollow. Let the right invitation find them with ease and warmth. Put a hedge of thorns between them and manipulation. Put a hedge of favor between them and wise counsel. We speak over environments, houses and hallways, parties and parking lots, bathrooms and basements, classrooms and side streets. Say, Father, cleanse the air where they stand. Deactivate ambushes. Unplug the soundtrack that stirs recklessness. Hide them in plain sight when danger prowls. Light their path to the exit. Make the safe door obvious and the courage to take it rise like a wave. Open doors back to home, back to wise counsel, back to sober thinking. Now we name substances without empowering them. I am Lord here too. Say, Father, put a hedge between them and what fogs their mind and harms their body. Dry up the appetite for counterfeit comfort. Guard their cup. Guard their choices. Guard their judgment. Let offers fall flat. Let pressure pass them by. Let the thought not for me land with weight. If they reach out, let their hand find water and wisdom. If they are already entangled, thread a way out tonight, gentle, safe, and sure. We pray into impulsive decisions, the 10-second windows that reroute a night. Say, Father, step into the pause, interrupt the send, hush the shout, still the hand, slow the feet. Let a sentence from heaven cross their mind. I am made for more than this, and let that sentence carry authority. Give them a reason to leave that protects their face and preserves their future. Arrange the call that comes at the right second, the text that shifts the plan, the knock that disbands the room. I am not playing with their life. I am shepherding it. I do not tease my children. Now we decree boundaries in the spirit. Your mouth is a gatekeeper. Say, in Jesus' name, I raise the boundary of peace around my child. No curse will take root, no trap will spring, no scheme will complete, no monitor of harm may track them, no counterfeit intimacy may bind them, no voice of despair may sit on their chest. I cancel permissions given in panic, and I establish permissions given in faith. The government over this night is the peace of Christ. Ask for guardians now, I delight to command them. Say, Father, assign warring angels to the doors they will pass, ministering angels to the moments they will need comfort, messenger angels to put timely truth in their path. Let there be eyes to see exits, ears to hear wisdom, a spine to stand, and a softness to return. Lead them to knock on our door at any hour without fear of shame. Lead them to call the safe person. Lead them to tell the truth while it can still prevent harm. We turn to dreams again, because I love to counsel hearts in the night. Say, Father, grant them dreams that warn without terror and reveal without humiliation. Call them by their true name in the night watches. Show them a picture of their future that is too beautiful to risk. Let them feel your delight. Let them wake with the afterglow of value. Let the lie, no one cares what happens to me, die while they sleep. Now breathe. Put your hand over your heart and let me calm you. I speak to your nervous system as surely as to your spirit. While you sleep, I watch. While you rest, I work. Your rest is not neglect. It is warfare by trust. Say it with me, slow and steady. While I sleep, you watch. While I rest, you work. Again, a little slower so your body remembers. While I sleep, you watch. While I rest, you work. I feel the shift. Peace is settling on you like a blanket that fits. To seal the hedge, speak these lines as law over your house. Say, the night belongs to the Lord. My child is not a target, they are a testimony. Our home is a refuge, not a courtroom. No weapon formed will prosper. No assignment of destruction will finish its plan. Angels keep watch. Peace stands guard. Mercy meets them at the door. Now, my child, lie down under this covering. Do not reopen bundles you placed in my hands. Trust is the lock. Sleep is the sign. I am in the room you cannot enter. I am on the road you cannot see. I am beside them in the moment you cannot time. The gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed over your family. Pray protection, then sleep. While you sleep, I watch. While you rest, I work. And by morning, peace will have done more than panic ever could. My child, stay here with me. We have asked for my hand on the heart. Now we align your mouth with my naming. Identity is a roadway home, and words lay stones in that road. The enemy has tried to graffiti their name with failure and fog. I am restoring the signpost. You do not label them by the moment, you call them by purpose. You do not echo their confusion, you announce their becoming. This is not hype. This is prophecy. Tone matters. Your voice is an atmosphere. Take a breath. Let the bitterness drain out of your jaw. Let the courtroom close. We are not prosecuting, we are parenting with heaven. Firm but tender, sure but not sharp. Authority sounds like peace that refuses to panic. Now call them by name. Use the name I love to hear on your lips. Speak slowly like you are writing in wet cement, because you are. Repeat after me. Say their name and then say, you are not forgotten. Again, with your voice softened but strong, speak their name. You are not forgotten. Now, the next line. Say, you are loved beyond your rebellion. Again, without a tremor of sarcasm. You are loved beyond your rebellion. Breathe. Let mercy be in the muscles of your face as you speak. We sever ownership claims that are not from me. Say, you will not be owned by addiction. Again, steady and unhurried. You will not be owned by addiction. Say, you will not be trapped by confusion. Again, you will not be trapped by confusion. Feel the weight of keys turning as you speak. The gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed. Now surround them with wisdom, with people, with courage. Say, you will be surrounded by wisdom. Again, you will be surrounded by wisdom. Say, you will recognize your true friends. Again, you will recognize your true friends. Say, you will have courage to come home. Again, you will have courage to come home. These are not wishes. These are signposts I am planting along their path. Speak to time. Give their future permission to outrun this moment. Say, your future will outgrow this season. Again, your future will outgrow this season. Say, you will live and not die. Again, with reverence, you will live and not die. Say, you will fulfill your calling. Again, you will fulfill your calling. Do you feel the certainty? That is not denial. That is decree. We will weave present identity with future promise now, line by line. Say their name again and speak to who they are becoming. Say, speak their name. You are truthful even when truth is costly. You are brave in the right direction. You love the light more than performance. You are quick to return when you wander. You hear God's voice and you like His voice. You choose peace over drama, honor over clout, home over hype. Now speak like a banner over their mind. Say, your mind is clear and protected. Your attention is guarded. Your imagination is clean canvas for hope. Your memories are healed and instructive, not weaponized. Your emotions are steady rivers, not riptides. Speak to choices and appetites. Say, you hunger for what is good. Counterfeits turn bitter in your mouth. The thrill that harms you is losing its power. The relief of rightness is your new favorite feeling. You take the exit of mercy when I open it. Call out dignity that already belongs to them. Say, you carry honor in how you speak and how you listen. You tell the truth even when you are afraid. You give apologies without performing. You receive correction without shame. You walk away from rooms that shrink your soul. Now we will put hedges with hope inside them. Say, you are not easy prey. You are not a late project. You are not the sum of a feed or a crowd. You are a beloved child with a steady center. You are welcome to return without humiliation. Return to the anchors and let them land like stones. Say, speak their name. You are not forgotten. You are loved beyond your rebellion. You will not be owned by addiction. You will not be trapped by confusion. You will be surrounded by wisdom. You will recognize your true friends. You will have courage to come home. Your future will outgrow this season. You will live and not die. You will fulfill your calling. Now, listen to your own tone as you speak. Do you hear it? Dignity is returning to your voice. Panic was a thief. I am returning your authority. You are not cursing their path with rehearsed catastrophes. You are building a bridge with sentences that match heaven. Keep your phrases short and sure. Let silence sit between them like mortar. Your job is not to explain these declarations. Your job is to decree them. If, while you declare, a memory of failure tries to heckle, do not give it the microphone. Bless again. If tears come, let them. Tears are not weakness. They are water on the seeds of your words. Your declarations are not fireworks to impress. They are lanterns along a road I am already paving. Name the turn you are calling them into. Say, you are stepping into clarity. You are stepping into honesty. You are stepping into safety. You are stepping into friendship with God. You are stepping into the good works prepared for you. You are stepping back through the door called home. Now I will add my voice over yours. I know their true name. I named them before you did. When you speak like this, you echo me, and echoes build canyons for rivers of grace to run through. Do not worry if you feel small. Authority is not volume, it is agreement. Peace is not passivity, it is dominance without cruelty. Seal these declarations over their nights and days. Say, in the night, you will dream true and wake in peace. In the day, you will find yourself at the right place at the right time with the right people. In pressure, you will remember who you are. In temptation, you will see the exit and take it. In confusion, a sentence of light will find you, and you will follow it. One more time, ring the bell that calls them by purpose. Say their name and speak. You are not forgotten. You are loved beyond your rebellion. You will not be owned by addiction. You will not be trapped by confusion. You will be surrounded by wisdom. You will recognize your true friends. You will have courage to come home. Your future will outgrow this season. You will live and not die. You will fulfill your calling. Feel the room settle. I am near. The gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed over your family. Speak to who they are becoming, not what they are currently doing. When you talk to them tomorrow, let your daytime words agree with these night declarations. Firm without edge, kind without compromise. Identity is the roadway home. You are paving it now with me. Keep your voice steady. Keep your jaw soft. Keep your sentences short and sure. I am riding with you, and I will finish what I started. My child, hear me. The enemy will test the borders we just raised. He is strategic, patient, and relentless. He will send a thought, a notification, a memory, a shadow that crosses the hallway of your mind at 1:17 a.m. or 3:04 p.m. He will whisper, "What if?" and try to drag you from peace back into performance. Do not let him steal this moment. You are not powerless. I am here. This is not hype. This is prophecy. I am giving you a 10-second script that disarms panic and turns it into prayer every time. When the dread thought hits, do this at once. Take one slow breath. Place your hand on your chest, out loud, even if it is a whisper. Say, not panic, prayer, not fear, faith, not control, trust. Then immediately, with focus, say, Father, touch their heart right now. Guide their steps right now. Bring them to safety right now. That is it. 10 seconds. Do not argue with the fear. Do not negotiate with the image in your head. Do not chase the notification into a tunnel. Interrupt, turn, declare. The gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed when you choose agreement over adrenaline. You are changing the channel from torment to intercession, and your body will learn this pattern until peace becomes your reflex. You ask, will that be enough? Hear me, I am enough. These words are not magic, they are alignment. The moment you say, not panic, prayer, you are stepping back onto the ground we claimed together. The moment you say, Father, touch their heart right now, I move where you cannot. I am touching in real time. Do you feel your jaw loosen, your breath deepen? That is authority returning to your body. Stay there. Now I will teach you a discipline that keeps you from reopening doors with your thumbs. Before you call, before you text, before you check the location, give me 1 minute of focused prayer. 60 seconds under the covering we built. It is not denial, it is order. Discipline is not denial, it is choosing the most powerful response first. Your first minute belongs to intercession, not impulse. After that minute, if peace remains and you sense a clear, simple action, take it from authority, not anxiety. In that 1 minute, do this. Breathe once, hand on chest, the script, not panic, prayer, not fear, faith, not control, trust. Then the second line, Father, touch their heart right now. Guide their steps right now. Bring them to safety right now. Next, bless identity by name. Speak their name. You are beloved. You are responsive to truth. You are quick to return. You are protected. Then finish with the seal we forged. It is in your hands, and your hands do not fail. If after that minute you still feel an action is needed, act like a guardian under peace, not a detective under fear. One text, not 12. One call, not a barrage. Your message carries safety, not interrogation. Say what aligns with heaven. I love you. I'm here. If you need a ride, call me. No shame. Then put the phone down and return to prayer. When you act from panic, you plant panic. When you act from peace, you plant peace. Your words build a bridge home, not a courtroom. The enemy will try new angles. A memory will replay. A what-if will bloom. A notification will buzz at the exact moment your shoulders start to relax. Recognize the tactic. He studied you. He knows the tone that hooks your stomach. But you have a new reflex now. 10 seconds. 1 minute. Not panic. Prayer. Not fear. Faith. Not control. Trust. You do not spiral. You interrupt. You convert. You command. Do this in the grocery line, in the car at a red light, in the hallway at work, at 2 a.m. when the house is quiet and the thought feels louder than the dark. I am there in all those places and I respond in real time. My child, say it with me now. So your body remembers in the moment, not panic, prayer, not fear, faith, not control, trust. Father, touch their heart right now. Guide their steps right now. Bring them to safety right now. Again, slower. Let it sink into your ribs. Not panic. Prayer, not fear. Faith, not control. Trust. Father, touch their heart right now. Guide their steps right now. Bring them to safety right now. You feel the shift already. That is not imagination. That is government changing hands in your inner world. Peace is your posture of authority, not your permission to quit. The enemy wants your mouth to become a megaphone of dread. I am training your mouth to be a trumpet of deliverance. In 10 seconds, you can slam the door on spirals that used to own your whole night. If the dread thought comes back 2 minutes later, repeat the script. There is no penalty for persistence in peace. Discipline trains your nervous system like a path through a field. Every step makes it clearer, faster, easier to find. Soon, what once took you an hour to recover from will melt in moments. And as you practice, expect me to give you confirmations. The text that says, "Made it home," the call that arrives at the exact second you prayed, the unplanned apology, the sudden cancellation that protected them. Do not worship confirmation, worship me, but honor the small signs. They are real. Now make a quiet covenant with me about your hands and your phone. Say, my first response is prayer, my second is peace, my third is action if action is needed. I will not let a notification set my temperature. I let heaven set my pace. I will not prophesy fear. I will intercede with faith. This is your retention tool. Simple, fast, authoritative. The enemy counted on your spirals to wear you down. I am handing you a switch that lights the room and sends him away. When you get the dread thought again, and he will test you, you will not spiral. You will interrupt fear quickly and convert it into focused prayer. While you breathe, I move. While you trust, I work. And while you speak these lines, I am touching your child's heart in real time. My child, listen closely. You asked me, how will I know it's working? I am answering you now. I am already touching their heart in real time. And the first evidence often arrives like a whisper, not a trumpet. Do not demand an avalanche when I am sending you the first snowflake. Look for small shifts, a softer tone on a sentence that used to cut, a text returned that would have been ignored, an extra second of eye contact before the door closes, a question that brushes against faith, even sideways. Do you still pray for me? What does that verse mean? Can you tell me why you believe? A pause before a destructive choice, the kind you can feel even if you did not see it, the late-night plan that stalls, the ride they decide not to take, the crowd they drift away from. These are signs. They are not accidents. They are me. Do not despise small beginnings. I am a master builder and a gentle surgeon. I restore through increments because increments rebuild trust, and trust is scaffolding that holds transformation in place. The enemy wants you to call a sapling nothing, so you will trample it. I am asking you to call a sprout the forest beginning. When you honor beginnings with peace, you protect what I am growing. This is not hype. This is prophecy. Within the next 72 hours, I will give you at least one sign. It may be the light left on because they are not hiding tonight. It may be a dish rinsed without being asked. It may be a voicemail that says, "I'm okay." It may be an apology that is clumsy but true. Receive it like a seed. Bless it. Water it with gratitude, not pressure. Interpretation is warfare. The enemy will rush to translate my signs through suspicion, so you sabotage tenderness with interrogation. Do not partner with him. You are not an investigator, you are a safe place. When a small opening appears, respond with short sentences that keep the door open. Thank you for telling me. I'm glad you're here. I love you. No shame. I'm proud of that choice. Let your face agree with your words, jaw unclenched, eyes soft, voice steady. If a question is needed, ask one, simple and clean, and then be quiet. Pressure slams doors. Peace leaves them on the latch. Your restraint is not passivity, it is strategy. I will show you signs in their words, and I will show you signs in your own body. Notice when you wake and the first thought is not dread. Notice when you laugh for the first time in days. Notice when the compulsion to check the phone loosens by one notch. Those are also confirmations. I am shepherding your inner world while I shepherd theirs. You are both in my hands, and my hands do not fail. Train your attention to stop bowing to fear's highlights reel. Selective attention to danger is how the enemy keeps you exhausted. I am rewiring your watchfulness to notice grace. Each night, before you sleep under the covering we built, take 2 minutes and write 3 confirmations from the last 24 hours. They can be tiny. They came home on time. We laughed for 30 seconds in the car. They asked if I needed anything from the store. I made it 6 hours without checking the location. I felt peace settle during the prayer. Title that page, Stones of Remembrance. As you write, say out loud, thank you. Gratitude cements perception. Perception feeds faith. Faith stewards what I am growing. On days when fear narrates loudly, those pages will preach to you and panic will lose its voice. Do not turn confirmations into ultimatums. Do not weaponize a small win into, see, you can do it every day if you try. That is pressure wearing a compliment's mask. Instead, bless the step you see and leave room for more. I noticed you came home when you said you would. That meant a lot to me. Then stop. Let peace sit like a chair in the room. When you keep the room safe, they will sit down more often. Here is how you will meet a sign in the wild. Take a breath, catch it gently, name it simply, bless it openly, release it. Example, they linger in the kitchen instead of disappearing. Your move is not a lecture about last week or a rapid-fire survey. Your move is warmth. Hey, I like seeing you here. Then you ask, want tea? That's it. Your kindness turns a minute into 10, 10 into 20. Minutes are planks in a bridge. Expect missteps between signs. Change rarely walks a straight hallway. It turns, returns, and learns. When you see a stumble, do not erase the prior steps. Do not say, I knew it wouldn't last. That sentence is a thief. Instead say, that was rough. I still see the good. I'm here. My child, your consistency is a shelter. Your predictability under pressure is a prophecy of safety. The gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed, but your panic can slam a door I just opened. Guard your posture, stay soft and strong at the same time. I will also send you signs that feel like coincidences but are coordinated compassion. A song you used to sing together plays in a store at the exact moment you are praying. A verse you whispered last night pops up on their feed and they send a screenshot with a "huh." A mentor you trust runs into them without planning and speaks one sentence that lands. A plan they were set on gets disrupted by a flat tire that saved them from a worse road. Do not worship confirmation, worship me, but honor the small signs. They are real. Whisper back, "I see you, thank you, keep going." Practice a 3-beat response when a sign appears. First, inward gratitude. Thank you, Father, you are near. Second, outward peace. Short, kind words that do not pry. Third, quiet agreement. Under your breath, align your mouth with what I am doing. Father, keep softening, keep guiding, keep protecting. This rhythm will become instinct. It will keep you from swinging the door so wide that they feel a draft and run. Write this sentence where you will see it. Look for small shifts. When I honor beginnings with peace, I protect what God is growing. Say it now with me, slow and steady so your body learns it. I honor beginnings with peace. I protect what you are growing. Again, slower. I honor beginnings with peace. I protect what you are growing. Feel authority return to your chest as you speak. Within days, you will notice it. A lighter room, a shorter argument, a circle of friends that starts to change, a question that reveals curiosity under cynicism. Keep your hands off the seedlings. Keep your prayers on the roots. I am tending what you cannot see and revealing what you need to see, so hope has fuel. When the signs come, let your posture be peace. Your daytime words will need to agree with the covering of the night. I will teach you how. For now, guard the sprouts. Water them with gratitude, shade them with gentleness, and rest in the certainty that I am touching your child's heart in real time, and I will finish what I started. My child, now we move from the night watch to the daylight doorway. The ground you gained while the house was quiet must be guarded when voices rise and schedules press. Night prayer builds the covering. Daytime words must agree with it. This is not hype. This is prophecy. I am arming your mouth to carry peace and boundary at the same time, so the bridge we built in the dark is not trampled by panic at noon. Here is your daytime rule. Do not let fear speak first. Let love and clarity speak first. Before you open your mouth, take one breath, soften your jaw, lower your shoulders, and ask me, Spirit, put a guard over my lips. Then speak in this order: love, boundary, option. Short, sure, steady. Love says, I'm with you. Boundary says, here is the line. Option says, here is a safe next step. Fear shouts and shames. Love and clarity shepherd. Write these 4 sentences on your tongue. I love you. I'm here. I won't fund your destruction. I will always help your healing. Practice them out loud now, gentle but firm. This is your anchor script in moments that used to spin you out. The enemy wants your love to morph into panic, so your mouth becomes a weapon against you. I am reversing that. Your voice will be a shelter, not a siren. Avoid the sabotages that steal what you planted at night. Do not turn last night's declarations into a daytime lecture. Do not let sarcasm masquerade as wisdom. Do not replay old failures as proof that hope is naive. Do not use prayer as a weapon. I'm praying for you. With an edge is not intercession. It is indictment with a halo. Your child can smell the difference. When fear is at the wheel, even true words arrive like arrows. When peace is at the wheel, truth arrives like light through a window. Your sentences should be fewer and kinder than your feelings in the moment. If you feel the essay rising, stop. Ask me for 1 sentence, not 10. Sometimes silence is wisdom. Your quiet presence can preach safety louder than your paragraphs. Sometimes one sentence is the key, spoken like a hand on a shoulder. I'm proud of the good I still see in you. Let that sentence land. Do not add a spreadsheet of conditions behind it. Peace leaves room for the heart to turn. Pressure slams the door you were hoping to open. Now I will give you phrases for common moments, so your nervous system has a map. When they walk in later than planned and your chest tightens, breathe and say, I'm glad you're home safe. Thank you for coming in. We can align on time tomorrow. I love you. Do not attach a play-by-play of last week's lateness. The first win is connection. The second is calibration. When money is requested for what would harm them, keep your tone soft and your line clear. Say, I love you. I'm here. I won't fund your destruction. I will always help your healing. I can get groceries. I can cover a ride to work. I cannot give cash for that plan. Then stop. Do not argue. Do not justify. Boundary without cruelty carries the weight of heaven. When they confess a stumble, fight the reflex to preach a museum tour of, we've been here before. Instead say, thank you for telling me. No shame. I see the good that told the truth. How can I help your healing today? If a next step is asked, offer one and only one. Do you want me to sit with you? Do you want a ride to that meeting? Do you want help making a call? Your restraint teaches dignity. Your peace teaches possibility. When you feel the need to remind them of every consequence, remember, I am already convincing the heart in real time. Your job is agreement, not amplification. Do not narrate doom. Do not prophesy relapse. Say their name and bless the direction. I see courage in you. I see honesty growing. You are not this moment, you are more. Your daytime sentences must not argue with your nighttime declarations. When they bait you with cynicism, oh, so you think your prayers changed me? Do not step into the ring. Smile with kindness in your eyes and say, I love you. I'm here, no debate. Then pivot to something ordinary. Tea? Need a sandwich? The ordinary is holy. It lowers the temperature. It keeps the bridge intact. Invite my timing. In every conversation, carry a little pause between their words and yours. In that space, ask me, is this a silence moment or a seed moment? Green light, speak one sentence of love plus boundary. Yellow light, ask one clean question, then be quiet. Red light, say only, I'm here, I love you, and let the room breathe. Do you feel that? Even imagining it, your chest loosens. That is peace reclaiming the day. Guard against passive-aggressive hints. They leak fear and teach hiding. If you need to say a hard thing, say it clean and kind. Example, if you come home under the influence, you will sleep elsewhere tonight. I love you. I'll make breakfast in the morning and we can talk then. This is not punishment, it is protection. The line is clear. The affection is clear. The gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed when love and boundary walk hand in hand. In moments of joy, celebrate without suspicion. If they laugh at the table, do not lace it with, see, you're a different person when you try. That sentence is pressure in a party hat. Instead say, I like this, I like you, I'm glad we're together. Let joy do its medicine. Train your text messages to carry safety, not surveillance. Replace "Where are you?" with "Checking in." "I love you. Need a ride or a meal?" Replace "Answer me now" with "No pressure to reply fast, just sending love." Your words can be a landing strip, not a searchlight. When you need to follow up on a commitment, keep the tone adult to adult, not prosecutor to defendant. Say, "We agreed on 10. It's 10:30. Let's reset. How can I help you keep the boundary you said you wanted?" You are not begging. You are partnering with heaven, steady, dignified, anchored. You are a parent under covenant, not a hostage to chaos. You are a thermostat, not a thermometer. You set the climate. You do not mirror the storm. Honor the moments you sense me prompting a simple blessing while they pass by. A hand on the shoulder, a quiet, "I'm proud of you," with no hidden assignment attached. If they ask, "For what?" answer simply with something true and small. For calling when you were running late, for coming to dinner, for telling me the truth. These sentences are stones in the road home. They do more than you can measure. And when they flare, when their words try to pull you into an old dance of blame or defensiveness, step out of the choreography. Say, "I hear you. I love you. I won't argue. We can talk when we're calm." Then return to the covering, under your breath. Father, touch their heart right now. Guide their steps right now. Bring them to safety right now. Your restraint is not weakness, it is warfare. My child, your daytime words are gates. Keep them clean, keep them kind, keep them aligned with what we decree at night. Do not let fear draft your sentences. Let love and clarity be your editors. Say it with me now, so your body learns the cadence. I love you. I'm here. I won't fund your destruction. I will always help your healing. Feel the authority of peace sit back on your shoulders. I am touching your child's heart in real time. Your mouth is the place where my work finds welcome in your house. Guard it. Use it. Bless with it. Set boundaries with it. And rest. What we built in the night will stand in the day. When your words agree with heaven, I am with you at the table, in the car, at the door. Speak like a shelter, stand like a gate, and watch me finish what I started. My child, lift your eyes with me. What you are contending for in the night is bigger than one conversation, one decision, 1 week of signs. This is a hinge in your family line. This is the place where old patterns come to the door and find it shut. Addiction that wore different outfits across decades. Abandonment that echoed as leaving early or staying but going silent. Rage that cracked plates and then became sarcasm. Secrets that grew heavy in closets. Poverty, not just of money, but of peace. The enemy studied your bloodline and tried to rinse and repeat. He thought he had a template. Hear me. The template is torn. The cycle stops with you. The blessing begins with you. This is not hype. This is prophecy. I saw your parents' nights. I saw your grandparents' sacrifices and their limits. Some of them prayed simple prayers with tired tongues. God, help the kids. Some of them fought without tools, loved with splinters in their hands, and never saw the fruit they longed for. I did not waste their tears. I did not forget their words. I have been holding the residue of their intercession like seeds in a jar for an appointed time. My child, that time is now. I am pouring those seeds into your hands. Your prayers are not starting something from scratch. They are completing something I started generations ago. You are the convergence point. Honor them. Do not indict them. Bless the good. Break partnership with the harm, and let me write a new chapter through you that heals the old ones, even the ones no one wanted to read aloud. Take a breath. Put your hand on your chest. Feel the steady. Peace is your posture of authority. This peace is generational architecture. When you speak my words over your child at night, you are not only guarding a moment, you are rewiring an inheritance. The hallway where dread used to pace will become a place of songs. The table that hosted tension will host laughter. Holidays will not be countdowns to collapse, but rehearsals of gratitude. I am not promising you a fantasy family without conflict. I am promising you a house where conflict does not reign. I am promising you a lineage where apologies are normal, where tenderness is not suspicion, where truth is not a weapon but a light. Hear me say this plainly. The cycle stops with you. The blessing begins with you. Say it with me now, softly but sure, so your bones learn it. The cycle stops with me. The blessing begins with me. Again, slower. The cycle stops with me. The blessing begins with me. Do you feel authority sit in your shoulders? That is legacy being fitted to you like armor that was always your size. You ask, but what about my child right now? Listen, I am already touching their heart in real time. And more than returning, they will become. They will not only come home, they will build home. They will be a testimony that makes room for other children to breathe. They will have a voice that does not shout but settles storms. They will be a healer, not by title, but by presence. When they walk into rooms, anxiety will lose volume. When they tell their story, shame will lose its teeth. They will be a stabilizer in this family line, a bridge between generations who did not know how to talk to each other. They will be the one who sits with the older and the younger and draws out dignity with questions that heal. What the enemy used to fracture identity, I am repurposing as compassion. Where they were tempted to run, they will learn to remain. Where they were drawn to chaos, they will cultivate calm. This is not imagination. This is inheritance forming. And you, do not miss this. You are not powerless, and you are not on the sidelines. I appointed you as a gatekeeper with a gentle grip and a strong spine. This is your holy assignment with divine backing. When you stand in your hallway at 11:03 p.m. and whisper, "Father, I place them in your hands," you are doing priestly work. When you bless their name and declare, "You will not be owned by addiction," you are legislating destiny. When you lay your hand on their door and say, "Peace to this room," you are remapping a family geography. The gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed, and I have decreed that your house becomes a house of peace. I want you to see back and forward at once. Look back with me, a great-grandfather who worked 2 jobs and numbed the ache at night, a grandmother who prayed in a language of groans, an uncle who disappeared, an aunt who kept photographs no one else would keep, a mother who wore herself thin so you could have a different school, a father who wanted to say, "I'm proud," but didn't know how to open his mouth. I see them, I held them, I redeem what they could not finish. Now look forward, a child who returns with clear eyes, grandchildren who grow up without bracing for impact, dinners where vulnerability is practiced and not punished, siblings who reconcile, family texts that bless more than they sting, a legacy where peace is normal and holiness is not heavy. When you pray in the night, you are pulling that future into the present in small, stubborn threads until the fabric covers the house. I am going to give you sentences that carve this reality into the frame. Stand at the threshold of your home, bedroom, front door, kitchen, and say, "The cycle stops with me. The blessing begins with me." Say, "In this house, hearts soften quickly. In this family, apologies travel fast. In this line, honesty is honored and secrets lose their power." Say, "We are not owned by addiction. We are not ruled by rage. We are not paralyzed by shame. We are guided by truth. We are surrounded by wisdom. We choose home over hype. Let each line be a stone. Let silence settle between them like mortar." I will honor these declarations with actions. I will begin to orchestrate conversations between relatives who have not spoken. I will give you the right sentence at the right time to ask an old wound for its name without ripping it open. I will send mentors to your child and also to you. I will teach you how to be a mother or father to your own inner child, so you do not demand what your parents could not give from the ones you are raising. This too is generational repair. When you allow me to comfort you, you stop overloading them with needs they cannot carry. This is how blessing moves cleanly from heaven through you to them. You have felt the pressure to perform peace. Let that break. You do not conjure this. You agree with me. Every time you choose intercession over interrogation, you plant an oak where the enemy hoped for weeds. Every time you bless identity instead of broadcasting fear, you set a compass in their chest that points home. Every time you sleep after praying protection, you prophesy to your body that I am trustworthy. This is how a line turns. My child, I am not teasing you with pretty phrases. I am announcing a verdict. The cycle stops with you. The blessing begins with you. Within days, you will feel the atmosphere of your house change by degrees. Lighter air, softer exits, briefer storms, quicker recoveries. You will watch your own reflexes transform. You will hear yourself say words you never heard growing up, and you will recognize me in your mouth. Do not back away when progress is quiet. Guard it like a newborn. I am growing something sturdy. We are almost there. Tonight we will seal this with a covenant of peace over your house. We will set the watch and sleep under it. You will not live braced for the next blow. You will live braced by blessing. Breathe with me now and let hope expand your ribs. You are not just praying for relief. You are contending for generational change. And I am with you. I am touching your child's heart in real time. I am turning a family line. I will finish what I started. My child, come close. We have walked from panic to intercession, from spirals to strategy, from sleepless dread to a steady night watch. Now we seal it. Tonight is a threshold. I am here. I am speaking. I am ready to set a covenant of peace over your house that the enemy cannot trespass. Take a breath. Let your shoulders fall. Feel my presence rise in the room like a warm weight that does not crush, but carries. Every tear you cried over that child, I have seen it. Every sleepless night you paced or stared at the ceiling, I have counted it. Every whispered prayer you pushed through a tight throat, I have stored it. I have not ignored you. I have not mocked you. I have not been late. This is not hype. This is prophecy. I do not tease my children. I am the one who called you to listen even now, and I am the one who will finish what I started. We will seal this together. I will lead, you will follow. Peace will take its seat, and fear will leave your house. Put your hand on your chest. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe slow. Let your jaw unclench. I am here. Say this with me, out loud, steady, and simple. First, the release. Father, I place them in your hands. Say their first name now. Speak it out loud into the room, and then say, you belong to God. Again, say their name and speak it as a banner. You belong to God. One more time, slow with authority in your ribs. Speak their name. You belong to God. Your mouth is aligning with heaven. Now, the heart. Pray with me. Father, touch their heart right now. Soften what is hard. Warm what has gone numb. Let truth arrive like light through a window. Gentle, undeniable, kind. Interrupt harmful plans. We welcome holy hesitation. We welcome conviction without shame. We bless the turning, even if it begins in inches. We agree that you are touching their heart in real time. Now, the hedge. Father, put a wall of fire around them tonight. Assign angels to stand at every threshold. Close the doors to danger. Open the doors to mercy. No weapon formed against them shall prosper. No predatory voice will lure them from wisdom. Keep their feet from traps. Keep their mind from torment. Keep their body from harm. We declare, the night does not belong to fear. The night belongs to the Lord. Now, identity. Call them by name again and declare who they are becoming. Speak their name. You are beloved. You are responsive to truth. You are quick to return. You are protected and not abandoned. You are wise, not foolish. You are sober-minded and strong. You are a builder of good things. You are kind to yourself and others. You are a child of God. You belong to God. Say it again, shorter, firmer. Name, you belong to God. Your words are not wishful thinking. They are agreement with what I am already doing beneath the surface. I am weaving identity threads back into place. Now, the parent's peace. Pray this with me as a covenant over your body. Father, I give you my panic. I trade it now for your peace. Not panic, prayer, not fear, faith, not control, trust. I lay down the urge to micromanage what only you can move. I receive rest as an act of faith. Put your hand upon my mind. Quiet the racing, still the replaying. Guard my sleep. Let my bed become an altar of trust. I breathe in your peace. I breathe out anxiety. Seal my house with your shalom. Nothing missing, nothing broken. Over every room, every doorway, every device, every conversation to come, I place the blood of the Lamb as my covering. My home is under covenant. Peace is the climate here. Now listen to me, speak over you. My child, I take this offering of trust and I answer with presence. Hear my decree. The gates of hell cannot stop what I have decreed over your family. The patterns that tormented your line are meeting a closed door. The shame that stalked your house is losing legal ground. The agreements with fear you made in exhaustion are broken tonight. I set a watch over your mouth and a seal over your sleep. I am bending hearts toward home. I am orchestrating interruptions that rescue. Mentors who speak one right sentence. Open eyes at the right hour. This is not imagination. This is happening in real time. Make an activation now to mark this covenant in your house. Say their first name again, out loud, then say, "You belong to God." Now put your own name after this. I refuse panic, I choose prayer. Again, I refuse panic, I choose prayer. Feel authority steady your breathing as those lines settle inside you. This is more than a mantra. It is a switch that keeps your night under heaven's governance. I will seal what we built with certainty. Hear my words and repeat them so your body knows I mean it. This is not hype, this is prophecy. I do not tease my children, it is done. Again, slower. This is not hype, this is prophecy. I do not tease my children, it is done. You feel the room change. That is not wish, that is rule. I am placing my peace as government over this address. Now I pronounce a covenant of peace over your house. Let every threshold be guarded. Let every bed host rest. Let every conversation be salted with grace and anchored with boundary. Let your table become a place of laughter without suspicion and correction without shame. Let your phone carry safety, not surveillance. Let your nights rehearse intercession, not interrogation. Let this be written over your doorposts. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, and we will do it without terror, without torment, without tight-throated dread. Peace will be the soundtrack. Peace will be the pace. Peace will be the posture that holds authority. Tonight, you are not standing alone. Ancestors who prayed prayers they never saw, answered are cheering as I fold their petitions into yours. This is generational. The blessing moves through you like a river that will not be dammed. Your children will not struggle the way you struggled. Your grandchildren will inherit a different climate. I am turning a family line. I am restoring years the locust has eaten. I am redeeming nights you thought were wasted. I count nothing lost when you place it in my hands. So now lay down, sleep. I will watch. You will not miss anything by resting. You will partner best by trusting. Your first reflex at any hour is already trained. Not panic, prayer, not fear, faith, not control, trust. I am touching your child's heart in real time. Within days you will see signs. Some will be small and soft. Some will arrive like a clear bell in a quiet room. When they come, you will know it was me, because they will carry the scent of peace you feel right now. My child, breathe once more. Put your hand on your chest and say with me, "It is in your hands," and your hands do not fail. Again, whisper it like a lullaby to your own soul. It is in your hands, and your hands do not fail. I am here as you sleep. I am working while you dream. Angels keep watch at the corners. Mercy runs like water over the thresholds. The night is mine. The child is mine. You are mine. Rest. I will finish what I started.